Hello and welcome to my feature highlights of April 2026 with SAP Business Data Cloud and Datasphere. So spring is in full swing and so is the product team. They kept the momentum going with another very strong release packed with useful enhancements. So let's check out my top features for April. The first ones come from SAP Business Data Cloud. Update action for installed data products. Data products installed in an SAP Datasphere space now have an update action button, available whenever a new minor version is released. This makes it much easier and faster to keep your data products current. No more digging around for how to update things, just one click and done. The next one, in the BDC Cockpit. As promised, we're continuously improving the BDC Cockpit. Administrators now get much better visibility into SAP-managed data product pipelines, and this is just the first step of several improvements coming over the next month. BDC now shows you exactly where your data stands and where it breaks. Full pipeline visibility right from your cockpit. No more guessing what's happening inside the pipeline. Bottom line, you no longer have to trust the black box. You can see exactly what's happening at every step and act fast before something impacts your business. The next one, partitions. We enhanced the partitioning options quite a bit over the recent month. The latest improvement, you can now partition existing SAP-managed local tables in HANA Cloud spaces even when they already contain data. Previously, that was simply not possible. The next one, Spark configuration in file spaces. Spark configurations control how much compute your Apache Spark applications can use when running tasks. Up until now, you had to work with the default settings. Now you can change the configuration for individual task activities in each file space and even create your own custom configurations. A little heads up here, the new default configurations may allocate fewer resources than before. So please check out SAP Note 3726059 for all the details. If the default configuration don't work for your workloads, you can adjust them per file space. The next one, Cloud Connector support for Google BigQuery. You can now configure private connectivity for Google BigQuery connections via the Cloud Connector. This routes your data traffic through secure tunnels instead of the public internet, which means you can use replication flows to write data to BigQuery target systems that don't have public endpoints. So a solid step forward for secure and enterprise-grade cloud integration. The next one, task chain deletion types. So task chain now support all deletion types for both local tables in HANA Cloud spaces and for local tables on files in object store spaces. The newly supported deletion activities are delete all records and delete filtered records. And yes, this applies for both local tables and local tables on files alike. The next one, semantic onboarding of SAP HANA Cloud calculation views. So you can now import calculation views from HANA Cloud as remote tables while preserving their semantic information. So really great addition. So this means you can leverage your existing HANA Cloud models without rebuilding them from scratch, keeping all the business context and metadata intact for consistent data modeling across platforms. So one prerequisite I want you to be aware of, only calculation views deployed in HANA Cloud version QRC 1 2026 or higher can be imported to SAP Datasphere, which itself requires database version 2025.50 or higher. The next one, inherited and local properties in the Analytic model. A small feature but super helpful. For analytic models that use other analytic models as source, you can now toggle Show Inherited Elements in the Properties panel. So this lets you clearly see which elements are inherited and which are defined locally. A simple switch that makes your modeling work a lot cleaner. The next one, improved monitoring tool navigation. The monitoring tool now has a cleaner and more organized navigation menu. So all monitoring activities are grouped into a single section called monitoring, where you find system and spaces, the capacities monitoring, task log monitoring, expensive statement logs, elastic compute nodes, and of course the data integration monitoring. So everything in one place, exactly how you'd expect it. So all in all, another month packed with enhancements and super useful new features, making SAP Business Data Cloud and Datasphere more powerful and easier to use. Thanks for joining me this month, and if you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button down here and follow me on LinkedIn. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss the latest updates. Take care and see you next month.